you know, if he's in the middle of these team fights or standing around some of his more ranged heroes, it's nice for the extra attack range too.
Dire are scanning.
It's becoming a lot harder to catch out Fade because he's got the Lincoln Sphere on himself as well as the BKB, so instantly just going to be able to just steal the BKB, steal the black hole on Rubik, right? Like, you need to get through that Lincoln Sphere beforehand. I think not enough credit is being given to Chuyan as well. He's making these hyper-aggressive plays, like even in that previous team fight. They moved in and Chuyan died, but because he was just on that Rubik, disrupting a lot of the pressure that he was going to try and use to counter-initiate with that stolen black hole, he wasn't able to get it off. And, you know, just basically chain CC'd from 100 to 0. Oh, that is a big push on as well.
Oh, you're gonna try and get it. It's not the easiest one to get. However, they do smoke behind enemy lines, and they've got black hole available.
Still daytime for the next 40 seconds as well, so try and use the counter scary prospects to be running into. He wasn't able to get it off. Ships in the night, basically chain CC'd from 100 to 0. Just gonna miss each other. What's the vision look like for both teams?
Look at FY's positioning. I feel like he's so ready to steal something. Wing forward into the lasso. Fade. Looking for the opportunity. There's the blink with the black hole. FY though so far behind, and now they got the kill on a Somnus. Oh boy, FY actually didn't get anything out of this, and now the Lagoon Boy comes in. They'll get the kill on the Chuan. Buybacks from Old 11 as well as Somnus to get the kill onto a second. They look over at SCCC. The Lincolns has been popped on both Somnus as well as the Morphling. They've got the root with Clumsy and Supernova behind them. Flame break. This is good with the Yule's gonna pop. Finally goes off for the first time this game, and they will kill off SCCC. He is gone for a minute and a half.
Radiant's middle barracks. Radiant's
onto the tier 4, so you got it too.
Oh, yeah. No ultimates available still for Aster. He's looking horrible.
Thunderclap as well as the Astral Step forward. Icarus Dive comes in. They're going to start to go for these tier 4 towers, see if they can get anything going here. There's the glyph, and there's the exit. They can go back and get Roche.
They've got complete vision around this Roche pit. Well, the Illuminati triangle is here again in all areas. High ground, river, and top of the stairs. So, free Roche and cheese coming through, but it's not like they got it for free either. A couple of buybacks expended there by LGD to be able to make that happen.
Assume you give this to Sam, since he was the one who brought back of the two.
Yeah, he had a huge impact in that team fight, and again, yeah, he has gone full spell effectiveness in these team fights, right? Like, he's got the spell amp, he's got the Dragon Slayer cooldown, he wants to spam that out every 3 seconds, and even now going into the Kaya and Yasha. Not something uber traditional.
regeneration.
Certainly a very buyback, getting a doubles kill right at the start of that fight, and in the middle of that team fight.
Radiant's top tower.
Just the ability to be able to rejoin so easily.
Radiant's courier
To be advantageous with this boots of travel. Oh, not the boots of travel. I mean the courier, sorry. Aeon Disc coming out for Chuyan. Popped it nice and early on the Brewmaster, meant that he could get off that primal split in the team fight, but just not quite having the same level of impact as you might hope.
Towards top. Heroes starting to come together here for the side of Aster, but Blink, Thunderclap, now the dust on a Somnus. They're going to take this Aegis out very quickly, and they should be successful in doing so. Just barely survives. Astral Step will finally finish him off. Fade blinks forward. He's got the black hole. Lincoln's has been popped. He can't commit it now in the fear of giving it up to FY, but Somnus did twice. He bought back earlier, so he's gone for 2 minutes. Chalice running around the roses here, going for Bobica. Black hole gets committed, and it looks like they're just not going to have enough to save him. He does in fact have the buyback. The duel is out, but Bobica, he will not win this one.
They're going on a chase. They want to try and catch up to FY, but still 10 seconds away from that next Astral Step. Means he's going to be able to get away just in time. Losing the LC, not the worst. Gem sitting on the ground there. No one's paid notice to it just yet, but yeah. perhaps a little bit slow on the rotation coming through from X-Nova. You know, you might sometimes need to just pop down that Supernova in a super risky spot because you did have buyback on that Phoenix, and your Sunray is just as effective at this level of the game as the Supernova is. So just to use it as a pseudo taunt to try and take some attention away from your Lina who doesn't have buyback, it's a pretty big deal.
Allowed Somnus to just kind of get overwhelmed in that fight and dying twice is a feeling and not a situation that you want to be in if you're LGD.
And the most infuriating item in the game rears its ugly head again, the repair kit, preventing even with this Lina with no buyback from being able to take the high ground. You know, Old 11, he did some nice lane cutting, they pushed the wave out, the tower's going to be healed all the way back up to full.
TPing to the bottom outpost.
Yeah, just creating more space across all areas of the map. He was assuming that to move towards him on the top side. So he's like, well, see ya. I'm out of here.
So this will give enough time for Somnus to come back up, who's going Yashikaya. Getting that spell amplification. Oh my god, he has the Timeless Relic as well. Did he have that in the last fight?
Don't think so. It would have come up just at the 37-minute mark, so they're just farming it right now. I think he had the Van Brace previously.
That should help. Nice.
Who's holding on to what? FY's still got the repair kit.
Who just got that level? Things kind of just went real fast on that one. Morphling got a level.
Spell Prism.
And then a Spell Prism here for the Lina. In the backpack for now. And we sent all the way back.
Give it to Rubik. You gotta give it to Rubik.
He's got repair kit that he's holding on to, but yeah, I would assume FY takes it.
Yeah. Looks like they might be grouping up for a smoke as well.
Oh, he's got axe.
Yep.
Interesting. So FY can really start doing a lot with this, and we'll see if he's able to do a lot with this. Chow's moving forward the battle trance. FY's popping these Lincolns left and right, but they've got themselves SSC in a bad spot. They've also got themselves the lasso onto this Enigma. Ragunabud comes in, they'll get that kill on a fade. They'll take him out for 80 seconds. He does have buyback. The beam can be popped by Old 11, as well as the Supernova coming through from X-Nova. Astral Step goes forward. FY right across the bow of Juan, but he's got the silence onto a couple of these heroes. Press the attack comes in from Bobica on Juan to help him get out of this one as they bought back on XSS, who died just a moment ago. They might even look to re-engage the Astral Step as well as the Aether Remnant. That locks up Old 11. But now Malefice coming through and a challenge fate, looking for the opportunity, but John's already dead. SCCC trying to man fight on this, but now there's the Abyssal onto this Enigma. They'll kill him off again. They took out Bobica. They're without a Void Spirit, without an Enigma for over 100 seconds, and LGD. Wow, a great fight from them. I don't think they lost anybody in that exchange, and no, they did not. They'll buy back on Bobica.
I can understand wanting to wait until, you know, it's not going to get stolen, it's not going to get interrupted, maybe wait until that BKB was back off cooldown, but, well, there's not going to be a next game at this rate. It's gone in deep.
BKB might pay dearly for that one. He'll buy back immediately. Haven't exactly got the tier 4s just yet. They will stun up Boba, who just bought back and will end up dead again.
No glyph remaining.
And they do have the Laguna Blade, so XSS still needs to be careful. And he gets hit up very hard despite the Minotaur Horn. Roots coming through on SCCC continually. Now they've got the stun lock on him. No way for him back. They're not focusing these objectives at all. But at the end of the day, there's still 40 seconds till either the Enigma or the Void Spirit come back. So finally, they get the tier 4s. They've got the Eagles out on the Brewmaster. They'll look for the game. They'll look for the finish. GG is called by Bobica, and LGD have eliminated Aster. And they will move on to the decider match against CDC.
Yes, they will. At the end of the day, it was a bit more action-packed once a few of those cooldowns started to become available when they had You know, the ages to play with, the cheese to play with, but at the end of the day, that buyback just, it wasn't it coming through. LGD was some good team fight decisions as well, focusing the Brewmaster after he split, and